Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Roseanna. So in today's video, I just wanted to share with you some hooded eye makeup. I'd like to just give you some hacks that I use myself for my hooded mature eyes. So that is what we're going to be doing today. But before we get into that video, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. You could ring the bell. It will give you notifications of when I post, which is every Tuesday and every Saturday between 1 and 2ish. So yeah, like, make comments, ring the bell, tell your friends, subscribe, help a newbie out. I would so appreciate your support, and thank you so much for helping me grow this channel. And now without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, so I moved you in a little bit closer. Don't mind burn myself again with my flat iron, but anyway, you know, I've been wanting to do this for such a long time. I say that all the time, don't I? I've been wanting to do that, but I always have like a running list of ideas that pop into my head, but then I forget. But since I just made that video of makeup and makeup hacks that make me uncomfortable, I just posted it last week. I'll link that below. It was so funny. But anyway, I'm thinking to myself, girl, get that video in. So we're going to just hone in on the eyes today. I do have full makeup on. You know, girl, I will leave everything linked below. Anyway, so I don't have any, of course, concealer on. So let me just start off. And I grabbed like one palette that I adore. I grabbed the Patrick Todd, the original one. I know some people love like the second one, the rose one, but mine is my absolute favorite. This Major Dimension, the first one. I just love these colors. They are just so fabulous. So I figured let's use a palette that I love and that I enjoy the colors. But you know what I think we're going to do? I think we're going to do like one side of like a regular eye, like if I didn't have hooded eyes or mature texture on my eyes, and then I would do the other side like I normally do it. I think that's what we're going to do. And yeah, so let's see. I think we're going to do this eye. We will do like the way I do it for my hooded eyes, and then this side, and then this side we will do like what people traditionally do that don't have hooded eyes. I think that's what we're going to do. All right, cool. So I'm going to go in both sides with this color right over here. I'll just tell it to you. I don't know if this is going to be a voiceover or just like a music backgroundy kind of thing, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this all over as a transition. Not too crazy, because this is not about like a look per se. It's really about like technique. So anyway, I'm going to just do this, and this color right over here. So I think I'm going to just take the BK Beauty. This is the 201, and I'm going to use that first color. I mean, I know that has names on it, but I get confused if it's the top or bottom. But anyway, this color right over here. For a transition, I do the same thing on both. There's nothing different that I do. I just go right in, and I take it up to my brow bone right here. Okay, so that's it. That's just like a beautiful, delicious transition, nothing. Then I'm going to take this flat brush. You see how it's kind of like tapered here and it's flat? Okay, I'm going to take the next shade on the side of it, So what I normally do is I will place, usually like right over here on the edge, and then I will look straight ahead. Okay, I'm going to look straight. Can I see that? Because my crease is over here. If I had it in my natural crease, which I will demonstrate on this side, you will never see it. So again, I'm going to take the brush, load it up on the side. I'm going to tilt my head a little bit, and I'm going to go right here where I already know, because I know I have hooded eyes. And then I'm going to look straight. And it's right here. So now I'm going to start. Again, I'm going to take the side of it, and I'm going to start building my natural crease. You see that? I'm going to go back in with the original brush, and I'm going to just go a little bit higher, because of course now that I have my makeshift crease, you won't be able to see it because it's up higher. That is so pretty, isn't it? Okay, cool. So again, I'm going to take that second color, but now I'm going to go in my natural crease, and I'm going to show you that you can't even see it. So here's my natural crease right here. You see that? So I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to just tap. Okay, so here's what it looks like right here. So this is the technique that I normally do with my hooded eyes. You could see that I am building up a little bit higher, and then this one is right in my natural crease. I'm going to tilt for you. It's right in the crease that you really can't see it. So we're going to darken that up a little bit more. I'm going to take the same brush with a darker color next to it, and I'm going to do the same thing. I do this for placement first, and I look straight ahead. I really can't see that as much as I would like, so I'm going to go a little bit higher, and I'm just tapping because it's really for placement. Whatever's left, I'm going to go in my crease, you know, the crease. But I will also take whatever's left over and go into my natural crease. Because when I'm in normal conversation, moving around, blah, 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 up and down, I still want that shadowy effect in my natural crease. That is so pretty. I love this palette. Okay, so that is that. Same brush, same color. I'm going to go into my natural crease. Okay, back in with the original brush. I didn't put anything on it. I'm going to just stay on the edge over here, and I'm going to just go in circular motions just to blend that out. I don't want it harsh. I'm going to do the same on this side. Okay, so that is that. You can see this slightly, which is cute, but you can really see it on this side. That is so damn pretty. Okay, cool. I'm going to just grab like any old shimmer to put on the lid, and I really like to put my shimmers strategically because, again, I'm going to come close to you. You know, I'm tilting, you know, I'm leaning in. Right over here is my problem area. Like right here is where all the crepiness is on my eyes. So I really don't like to emphasize that. So I'm going to go in, you know what? Let's take this that I just dropped. This is the e.l.f. Daggone it. This is the cream and sugar that I just broke. Look what I did to it. Darn it, I just dropped it on my hardwood floor, but I'll replace it. I'm going to go in with this lighter color right in the middle. God, I love these. They're so buttery. I'm going to go in with my fingers. I normally use my fingers. Excuse me. These are about as long as my nails ever get, so I do not have a problem getting in the corner with my fingers. Then I'm going to go back in, just on the tip, the tiniest bit of the darkest color, tilt my head just to put it right in here. I don't want any shimmer on that specific section right here. And then I'll take the slightest of the same dark color right at the edge here because I just want to blend it in, but lightly. And girls, I know some people don't like to use their hands or their fingers. I personally think they are the best tools. Use your fingers. That is so pretty. Okay, now I'm going to go in, same thing. I'm going to go in with the same color on this eyelid. And I think I'm going to go a little bit higher just to show you how, for me personally, girl, P.S., you guys do whatever you want. Do what makes you happy. I'm going to go up higher just to show you, for me, how it emphasizes that crepiness exactly where I don't want it to be emphasized. Okay, so now that I'm looking at you straight ahead, do you see how like this eye is, it looks smaller and it looks more closed than this eye? So nice. All right, cool. So that is it. We'll get to the under eye in a moment. Here's where it gets tricky, girl. I don't like to use liquid eyeliner. I think, well, first of all, I don't know how to use it. Second of all, I think it's just too harsh for me because I don't have that much lid space. I really don't have that much lid space. So what I do is I tight line. I think it looks so beautiful. You get the same effect, I think, as like a full big eye. And when you tight line, it makes your eyelashes look bigger because all of this white up here, let me just, I don't mean to gross you guys out, but all this white up there, when it gets filled, it looks like your eyelashes are so much bigger. You know how I feel about this deliciousness, this Makeup Forever Aqua Resist. You know, it's my favorite. So this one is in ebony. I rarely use black PS, so this is a brown. So I'm going to go in and tight line on this side. Okay, now look at the difference. I mean, it looks like my eye is enormous, right? It looks so, so nice. Now on the other side, although this is like really creamy, I'm going to go in with the NYX. This is the NYX Eye Pencil in dark brown, but I'm going to go above my eyelashes, just like, you know what we'll do? I'm going to go above it, and I'll tight line because I don't want it to look like, well, girl, you did something completely different. Let's just do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do my regular tight line on this side. Okay, so my regular tight line, and then I'm going to go above, like another trick. I'm going to have to bring in my handy dandy Ricky, and I pull my skin. I know you're not supposed to, blah, blah, blah. I got you, Wayne Goss. I got you, but I have to. So I'm going to go above my lid to put this eyeliner on. Again, I'm going to tug. Okay, so that is that. So like you see how like when I put eyeliner up on top, it looks like it closes my eye. I mean, you can't even see like my moving eyelid on this eye, right? Really? I mean, look at that. Do you see the difference? How if you just tight line, my eye looks so much bigger, but when I tight line, and only because I wanted to do the same on each eye, I didn't want you guys to think, well, shit, girl, because you use a whole completely different technique. But no, it's the same tight lining. But if you wear eyeliner on your upper eyelids, even the smallest bit, even the tiniest bit, look at, I'm going to come close to you. Look at the difference in my eyes. Okay, so now, girl, I don't know how to use a wing. I don't know how to do wings. I do not know how to do wings, but I have found a technique that works for me. What I do is I usually put like, I'll put my eyeliner on. I'm going to show it to you, of course, but I just want to explain first. But what I do is I grab this little lover of a, look how tiny and beautiful and little that is. This is the 208 from BK Beauty, but any kind of angled, like nice stiff brush will do. What I do is like I put a little bit of eyeliner, and it's got to be creamy. Like I don't think the NYX is going to work, but this absolutely does because I use it a million times. I put it a little bit extra like underneath my eye, and then I pull it up from the bottom, my bottom lashes. It works 100% of the time. When I try to wing from the top, it does not matter if I like tug. I don't tug if I just go across, if I do it perpendicular. Oh, you got to do it like this way, girl, and then it'll come straight. It never friggin' works. So let me just demonstrate for you. I'll just show it to you, girl, because I can't talk and show at the same time. And it would be nice if this were sharpened, like with a sharpened tip, but whatever. I mean, look how friggin' cute that is. I mean, and I'm not like the Queen of Wings that I have to do this and all that, and then I have to like, oh, you have to match it with the top and do that, because I don't put any liner on top of my eyelids. I just don't do that. Now let's go in on this side from the top, like how you guys normally do it. Okay, so I'm gonna do it like I normally try to do. I go from like inside my eye right here, and I try to grab it up here. So I'm going to do that. I have to tug. Okay, but do you see? Like that it does not matter, like, and we'll clean it up. Now that I'm looking at you, it always friggin' droops. It always droops. So let me clean it up because it looks thicker. Again, I don't want you to think like I'm trying to be shady and shysty on you. Okay, so do you see how, like, no matter how many which ways I try, although I know I only tried it once because I already know, like, from coming from underneath, it looks so cute. Doesn't it look adorable? It looks really, really nice. It lifts my eye, but this one, it does not matter. It looks like this wing is drooping, does it not? Could be me, but does it not? Yeah. All right, cool. So let's go underneath. And again, I traditionally never put eyeliner, a dark eyeliner, in my waterline. What I do is I take it right at my eyelashes. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use this NYX because this is very, very creamy, the Makeup Forever. So I want something a little bit more dry, and I'm going to take this just on my eyelashes. Okay, you see that? Isn't that so nice? So nice. We're going to clean up the underneath. I could see that there's glitter all over. And then on the other side, I'm going to go in my waterline. And actually, and I will do it on the eyelashes as well. Because again, I don't want to deviate. Yeah. Okay. So look at my eyes now. Let me see here. Yeah. I mean, damn, look at the difference, how the placement of your product, how much you use, what colors that you use. Because if we put like a cream color in there, it would have been fine on either side. But look how small it makes my hooded eyes that are already small look even more small. What? But look how small this eye looks. It's already hooded. They're already small to begin with. But look at the difference in between the two. Right? So great. All right, cool. Let me just clean up. We're going to clean up underneath the eye. We're going to finish putting on concealer. And then we'll just finish off the look with the mascara. And then I'll give you my final thoughts. That is done. Now with my mascara, let me just share. Girl, my opinion. Don't kill the messenger. You do not have to spend a bajillion dollars on high-end mascara. These drugstore mascaras are so friggin' good. I normally don't dip in for underneath because I think, like I watched Dominique Sachs say, and she never wears mascara on her lower lashes because you want, well, her thought process is you want everything to look up. So you want people to look at you from like here up. I personally like just a tiny bit. That's why I never dip in because I don't want too much. And I will show you, of course, on the other eye, if there's too much, like anything of too much on hooded eyes, it's just going to make your eyes look smaller and smaller. And I also want to note that me personally, I emphasize the end to just make my eyes look a little bit more open and lifted. So although I put mascara, of course, everywhere, at the end, I will emphasize more on the end. That is so friggin' pretty, right? And whatever I have left over, lightly. Okay, very lightly. I'm going to go back in for my other eye, and I'm going to just use it like I normally would, without emphasizing like the outer edge, just to show you. Okay, so that's that. Let me just do my lower lashes. Okay, so do you see the difference? Let me show you. Look in the lower lashes. Do you see how like this one that has so much mascara underneath? It looks so heavy. And again, I'm not saying like heavy as in like like heavy makeup doesn't look good. I think whatever look that you're looking for, do it. I think it's fabulous. Like if I were doing like some kind of club or something, yeah, hell man, I would be even wearing like black eyeliner instead of brown. I would do my waterline, whatever. I'm just saying, like on an everyday application for hooded mature eyes, I mean, you could look at the difference. The mascara is very, very heavy on this side. Makes my eye look so small and so droopy, doesn't it? So that's the difference between mascara underneath. Let's just finish off the look real quick. Just a little bit. Okay, so let me just conclude here. I hope you could see the difference right from the get-go, from the application of your eyeshadow. Just where you apply it makes a big, big difference on hooded eyes. I'm going to look down again, and then I'm going to look straight at you. You have to create your own crease when you have hooded eyes, number one. Number two, girl, again, you just do what's good for your eyes. For me personally, I don't like this textured part of my eye right over here. I would never put shimmer up there, although I will say this was up there like accidentally, but I wouldn't purposefully, like I did up here, like I purposefully put shimmer up on top. To me, my eyeball goes right there. Like my eye goes right there. So be careful where you put your shimmer. If it bothers you, and if it doesn't, you go right ahead. You do what you want. These hacks and these tips are just my opinion for what works for me. You do whatever you want. So that is number two. Number three, girl, you have to be cautious when you use eyeliner on your upper eyelid above your eyelashes when you have hooded / textured eyes. I mean, looking straight ahead, my eye looks so small. Like there is absolutely hardly any lid space when I'm looking straight out. You can't even see my doggone lid. Number 4, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Moving on. Next hack. Girl, you got to be careful with the black or dark eyeliner in the waterline. Again, sometimes I like that look. You know, like this nice sultry kind of look. If I did everything else right and I wanted to do like black eyeliner or brown, I'm going out, like it looks kind of sexy and looks nice. I mean, I think it looks nice. I'm just talking like everyday normal living, girl. I personally would not put any kind of dark. It does look good though, doesn't it? Want to go clubbing? Want to go for a cocktail? Want to go to a jazz bar? A cigar bar? I don't even smoke, but you look cute, girl. Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyway, also how much mascara you put on your lower lashes, and like where you thicken it. I think Alexandra Anale, something like that. I'll put a picture, you know exactly who she is. She has great tutorials on makeup application. She's amazing, and I am almost positive she did a video on like how you put your mascara on, if you want to thicken it up this way, if you want to put it straight up. I will leave that below. I like to emphasize more of my mascara on the edge, and also for the bottom lashes, very, very lightly. I think this looks so pretty. I think it looks really, really nice and light. And finally, what made me think about this friggin' video from the get-go is these friggin' wing eyes. I cannot, and again, please, I know there are many, many women my age who I do watch who do a fabulous friggin' wing. I don't know how to do it. Leave me some comments. Hey girl, just call me, would you? 555-555-5555. I don't know. I cannot do a wing on my upper lid to save my life. I mean, look at that little sucker. How many which ways I do it. It's friggin' droopy. It is so droopy. But from underneath, and I know it's not like this thick Cleopatra fantabulous wing, but for me, like that's plenty. That is plenty. But it works so, so well from underneath. I just don't know how to do it from above. So yeah, so I think I covered all my tips, tricks, and hacks. I think so. I think that's it for my hooded eye tutorial. What do you guys think? Are there any other tips and tricks that you guys have that I don't know about? Leave me some comments below. So that is it, guys. This is my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. And as always, you guys, be good to each other, love each other, and have a great day. Bye.